Hello, beautiful souls. So this is Marna here with your year ahead reading for 2020. I've drawn one card for each month for the collective, plus animal totem cards for the divine masculine and divine feminine of the collective. You know which you are. Does not refer to your gender. It does refer to your energy, and you know where you fall on that scale. Please remember to like, subscribe, comment, or share, because that is what tells YouTube that this video is worth watching and will help them push it out to other people so the message can reach everyone who needs to hear it. Please remember that if this message is not for you, tomorrow's may be, and there is someone out there who is going to meet with this message exactly as they need to. These messages are timeless, so even though this is the one for New Year's 2020, that does not necessarily mean it's the only time it is applicable. Whenever you find this video is the right time for you to see it. Okay. Oh, if you'd like to book a private read that's done on the format of my clarity calls, or a traditional Celtic cross spread, or even just a one question, three cards for the answer, the information is all in the box below. So let's get started on this. January is starting out kind of slow. This is very much the energy of waiting for things to come to pass, waiting for the harvest to be ready. No, that's not going to work. Waiting for what has been sown to be ready to be reaped. So January is going to be a lot like December was. This is the time of rest and rejuvenation for a reason. Moving into February, though, things are going to start moving energetically. You can expect to see some truths popping up in your life, whether you want them there or not. If you've had anything that you have been hiding, it's coming out in February. If there's anything that anyone has been hiding from you, again, it's coming out. Oh, as we move into March is when we're going to start really feeling like we're not in control of the ride anymore. January and February are taking us to the top of the roller coaster. March is when the real trip starts. The wheel of fortune is turning. Where you are on the wheel determines what happens as it turns. A lot of this is going to be determined by what truths come out in February. It is going to be a roller coaster ride. There's going to be ups and downs, and you're going to wonder what the heck is going on and how you can get off of this ride. Just buckle in. You're stuck with it. This is a major arcana card. There really is nothing that can be done to avoid it. Going into April. Well, my neighbors have started off with the New Year's fireworks already. As you're going into April, you can expect to see, oh wow, this is not just for energy for the collective. I'm picking up energy on a much larger scale. Going into April, people are being called to task for their misdeeds. That's not traditionally how this card is read, but this is what my guides are telling me. So, yeah. Everything that came out in February, punishments are being delivered in April. So it's looking like, oh wow. Yeah. Stuff that came out in February is going to lead us on a roller coaster ride in March, and then in April is when the punishments start getting handed out. Oh, this is going to be rough. And then going into May, the result of those punishments. Folks walking away, folks disassociating themselves from what they once knew. Now, for some folks, this is going to be good. This is your chance to go off and chase your dreams. This is your chance to discover what you have been denying yourself for years. But also for some folks, this is going to be trying to close the barn door after the horse got out. This is going to be trying to minimize the personal damage from those truths and those punishments earlier in the year. Then we go into June, and it is no surprise that we got the Four of Wands for the month of June. The Four of Wands is traditionally the card of marriage, after all. June is a big month for weddings, so it's not at all surprising that that's what's coming up in a collective read. Whether this means you're getting married or not is entirely up to you. But collective energies as a whole, June's going to see some really big unions coming into play. All right, coming into July. July is going to see some unanticipated new beginnings. People are going to be finding themselves cast adrift from what they've expected. And I really feel like July and August, the cards got switched somehow, but it's really odd that these two are next to each other. July is going to be the time when people are finding themselves footloose and fancy-free. This could mean losing jobs. This could mean leaving marriages or partnerships. This could mean, hey, you graduated from college and you're off on your own. There's a lot of ways to interpret this. However, it is the culmination of the energy that we saw in May. In May, people got the urge to leave. In July, they are out the door. August is seeing some really big changes coming up. And I don't want to say what I'm seeing because it's going to sound like I'm a doomsday prophet. August is going to see the world change. I am hoping this is a Greta Thunberg level change for the better. I really am. August is when we are going to be confronted with climate change has reached a point of no return. August is when we are going to be confronted with the wildfires in the US, the wildfires in Australia, the disease epidemics in Africa, the monsoon rains in India. These are all just the beginning. August is when we face the truth of what is coming. That got heavy. September, the world is going to be reeling. All of us. We are all going to be in a state of shock as we are dealing with what we've learned in the month of August. However, we're humans, and humans are infinitely adaptable. And because we are infinitely adaptable, we have the ability to turn a situation on its head. We can look at it from every perspective and maybe start taking people seriously. We are going to develop new ways of looking at life, and that is going to create some really spectacular changes. Coming into October. Oh, come on. Why is this card not coming through? There we go. Coming into October, we're going to start seeing a change in focus. Pentacles don't matter as much in the new year. The only pentacles we've had so far in this spread was the Seven of Pentacles in January. Coming into October, the focus is shifting to friends, family, the people who are truly part of your life, the people who truly matter to you. Bank accounts don't count for very much, but your friends are everything. November is going to be the month of the mystic. November is going to be when... Really? Really, guys? Okay. So far, quantum physics has been doing breakthrough leaps. And as those breakthrough leaps are occurring, they are squaring up with what mystics have been saying for generations. In November, we can expect some sort of announcement, not the discovery's already happened, but an announcement that shows that all of us crazy people who have believed in how energy fields interact and how our energies affect each other, all of us crazy people who have believed in faith healing, who have believed in prayer, who have believed that things like the tarot can show what's coming. All of us will be vindicated. The month of the mystic is going to show that, yes, there is scientific reason behind all of the abilities, all the truths. All of us have been right and all of us have been wrong, and that is going to be revealed in November. Okay. Note to my guides, I really hate making predictions like that because it's putting a lot on the line. I really do. And December. Forgive the phrase, December is going to see a lot of people out in the cold. December is going to see people losing everything that has to do with finances because the shift of importance. Money doesn't matter anymore. People do. Invest in people first, and then think about the money. Because by the end of 2020, true wealth is going to be measured in your friends and family, not in your bank account. Okay. Wow. Yeah, the astrological signs for a while have been saying that there's likely to be a financial crash in October. So, yeah. Okay. Oh boy, more neighbors with fireworks. So my totem card for the Divine Feminine for the coming year is Dolphin. Tune into the rhythm of your breath to find stillness and patience. Feminines, we are going to need all of the grounding we can get. Practice it now. Practice mindfulness, practice meditation, practice finding your core center no matter how much turmoil there is around you, because that will stand you in good stead in the year to come, particularly in the second half of it. Wow. Divine Masculine, you got the red squirrel. Gather your resources now, for they will sustain you through coming change. What did I just say? Remember, it's not the amount of money in your bank account that's your resources. It's your friends, your family, your community. Be prepared to provide for them. Be like the squirrel and store nuts away so that when financial change comes, you're not starving. Your friends and family aren't starving. That is what's going to truly matter. Wow. It looks like 2020 is going to be a big year, kids. I wish I could say it was going to be a happy one, but it's definitely going to be one of change. I wish you all the happiest of New Year's celebrations.